Alright, we're going to do kind of a quick overview and demo of the WorkSharp knife and tool sharpener. It comes with this guide here. It's got your 40 degrees on each side. It also comes with a couple other guides that have another 40, and then there's one that's, this one's 20 on each side. Then it comes with one that's 25 on each side, and then two different ones for scissors and a guide for serrated knives. And then it comes with two of each of the belts. They have a 80, 220, and a 6000 grit. And then a couple of features on it are, it has a wheel here to adjust the tracking. So if your belt's not centered on the pulleys, you can use this wheel to center it up. And then these two little nuts there are where your guides, the slot on the back of them, go underneath there. And then right now it's like in the, they call it, I think, the grind position or the sharpen position, vertical like that. But if you want to do like lawnmower blades or hatchets or big tools, you can use this lever here, and you can, there's a bunch of notches, you can pick what angle you want, but I think they suggest using this one. And then you can put something flat or in a vise and then go along it to sharpen like that. I've done a couple knives already, and it's made them all shaving sharp just using the 220 and then the 6000. I think I might get some other belts that are like a medium kind of grit, instead of jumping from 220 to 6000, have like a 1500 grit or a 1800 grit they make. I'd like to try that one. But I sharpened a few knives, but we're going to try this SE Hungless. It's a little too big for the guide that it comes on there, so I'm going to try to freehand it and see what we end up with that. I'll show you a quick one that I already did. Was my tomahawk. I started with the 80 and then went through the 220 and 6000, and it's actually shaving sharp now. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's hair that is. So the tomahawk's pretty sharp. I'm gonna switch the belt here quick. You just push down and turn it, the silver piece, and it locks. And you can take the belt off. For the hungless, I'm gonna start with the 220 and see where that gets us. It's pretty easy to change the belts. Just kind of get them halfway centered, pop that back up, just twist it, and then hit it quick, and it'll go. This is your switch. You got a momentary one, and another one that locks it on. So I'm just gonna try to freehand this hungless and see how it goes. Just gonna check out my grind lines and see where I'm hitting at on the blade. And it looks all even. Do a couple more passes with this. Alright, so I sharpened this side last, so there should be a burr on this side. I can feel the burr to about here, so this front part's good. You want to get a burr all the way along it. It's mostly there. I'm going to run it one more time on this side. That feels good. Now let's switch to the 6000. Like I said before, I'd like to have something kind of in the middle. This one's already kind of worn out from doing a few other ones. But luckily the belts are pretty cheap. I don't know if it's shaving sharp there, but I guess it all is. For a big knife like that, freehand in it, it's a little tough, but I got her pretty sharp.